With feeder fishing taking up most of my time now, it's so important to have plenty of hook lengths at your disposal. It saves time, and time is of the essence. In match fishing conditions, you want to spend more time in the water than out of the water. So I just thought I'd go through a few of my selections of hooks and why. First of all, got the classic B560, a hook for any occasion, whether you're fishing for skimmers, roach, perch. Most fish you'll catch on a B560. As you can see there, it's clearly labelled, that's on 012/8 double strength. I only use two kind of hook length materials for my feeder fishing. One is double strength and the other is fluorocarbon. The reason why I use fluorocarbon is if I'm fishing multiples of baits, 2-3 maggots, you have less chance of it spinning up when winding back. So spending more time in the water than out of the water. Talking of big hooks, one of my favourite Irish hooks is the B512. That's a size 12 on a metre trace. Even fish single maggot on that in Ireland, which seems a bit extreme, but with a wild fish, single maggot on a size 12, and even a size 10. If I have to go to a size 10 because I'm catching a lot of fish, I'll use a 532. That's a crystal bend hook, which putting single maggot on that is no problem whatsoever. Also as well, I've got a few specialist hooks. A hook that probably no one has ever heard of is a Camazan B651. It's a heavily forged hook. I use them in quite small sizes, the reversed as well. If I wanted to hook one fish and make sure that I got it in, that's the hook I would turn to. Also as well, I'd like to mention is the red maggot hook. This is a brilliant all-round hook as well. And as you can see, I use a lot of red hooks. This came about is from when we're fishing on the continent. They use a hell of a lot of red hooks on the continent, especially when using bloodworm and things like that. And I think it's a confidence key myself. I'm confident in using red hooks now. I use them in Ireland and I use them in England as well. As you can see, all the hooks are tied on slightly different lengths of hook length material. I go from 50 centimetres, which is the minimum for the World Feeder Champs. If I want the hook to be close to the feeder, obviously the shorter the better. Even go up to a metre, where I think if I might be catching a few fish on the drop in the upper layers of the water, I'll definitely use a metre hook length. As you can see, there's all different patterns, different lengths and everything like that. That's to cover all my feeder fishing, which is predominantly what I do now. There's no need for you guys at home to have as many as this, but it does help to be a little bit prepared. And hopefully I've passed on a few tips on different kind of hooks that can catch you more fish.